So I want to make this video because sometimes I have a lot of students, they ask me, why do I need to learn all these different subjects when I get older? I probably won't even use like 90% of it. I even have, some young adults or older adults that say something similar too. But as a teacher, and I'm a teacher in South Korea, I tell them the point of having you learn all these different subjects isn't to like waste your time in school so you have something to do. The point of having you learn all these different subjects is to give you the same opportunities as everyone else for you to become whatever you want to be when you grow up. So if you go to, elementary school, middle school, and high school, and you learn all the same subjects as everyone else, and then you want to specify something when you go to university, you had the same opportunity to become a doctor as the person who really became a doctor. You had the same opportunity to become a lawyer as the person who became a lawyer. You had the same opportunity to become an engineer or software engineer, hardware engineer, whatever engineer, coding, computer coding, anything, as the people who actually did it. You had the same opportunity to become a teacher. You had the same opportunity to be anything in the medical field or any industry as the people who actually did it. So then, if you become, you know, whatever, you're working as a civil servant, and you're saying, well, I learned stuff in biology and whatnot, and I learned history, and I learned this and that, but I'm not even using it now. Yeah, okay, so let's say you're not using 90% of the stuff you learned. But you go to the doctor, and the doctor will say, yeah, I'm using biology, I'm using, science, but I'm not using any of the stuff that the civil servant is using. And so, no matter what field you go into, some people are going to use exactly whatever you're not using, someone else is using it. And what someone else is using, you're not using it, but what you're using, that person doesn't need it either. But that's not the point of education. The point of education was to give you the same opportunity to be anything you wanted to be, for you to have the same opportunity to be whatever else that another person decided to be with their life. So then you can't grow up later on in life and say, oh, it's my parents' fault. Oh, it's so and so's fault. No, it's your fault for not becoming whatever you could have been because you had the same opportunity. That's is basically is set up so everyone has the same equality of opportunity as a child. And that's why in the education system it's set up so everyone who goes through public school studies all the same subjects. Is because it gives everyone the same opportunities. All the doors are open to them if they choose to go through that door. Now, a lot of people tend to choose to go through the door that's easier. They like to go through the easier route that most people take. Some people would go through the hard route that few people take. But then when you look at their lives when they get older, and the ones that took the harder road lives a better life, or the people who chose the easier road, can't blame anyone but themselves because the opportunity was given to them. They chose not to. In South Korea, you have a lot of Korean moms who sends their children to all these different academies. Piano academy, violin academy, math academy, English academy, science academy, dance academy, taekwondo academy, jiu-jitsu academy. They just have their kids go art academy, all these coding academy, all these different academies, and they'll send them for like 3-6 months just to see if it fits their child, that their child likes it. And if their child really likes it, they'll continue to send them there. But it's just to give them the opportunity to try it out to see if it's something that they like. And if they really like it, then the parents will support it, allow them to pursue it if the parents want them to do it. Education, public school, It's the same. The whole point of all the students studying all the same subjects, these various subjects, is to give them all the opportunity, the same opportunity to, become what they choose to be. So please keep that in mind. Okay, I say this all the time to my students when they ask me, why do we have to do this? Why do we have to do that? Yeah, we know you're not going to use a lot of it, but it's not about what you're going to use or not use. It's about, are we giving you the opportunity to become anything that you want to be? And yes, we are. That's why you learn science, you learn history, you learn language, you learn math, you learn all these different subjects. It's so you have the same equal opportunity as everyone else. Doesn't matter if you're a rich kid, doesn't matter if you come from a middle income family, doesn't matter if you're coming from a poor family. You go through the education system, which most kids go through the public education system, despite whatever um, class parents they're born into. They're all given that same opportunity up to high school. And then if you actually excel and you really try, you'll get scholarships going to universities, right? So that's why.